Yet Michael the archangel, when contending with the devil, he disputed about the body of Moses, durst not bring against him a railing accusation, but said, The Lord rebuke thee.
Hasn't Moses usurped the glory of God? He and Aaron believed they could perform miracles by bringing water from the rock at Meribah. However, that right belonged solely to God. Moses couldn't control his anger. He deserves to be in Tartarus, not in Paradise and Enoch. Moses referred to God's chosen people as unbelievers, rebels. You're also aware that God views Moses and Aaron's reproach against his people as a manifestation of their lack of faith in his holiness. Moses is accompanying me to Tartarus.
You're merely portraying Moses with a negative light. Aren't you fearful in the presence of God? Moses is my fellow servant, a beloved of God. I won't let you insult Moses. May the Lord rebuke you.
In that debate, Michael emerged victorious concerning Moses' body. Moses was a noble figure, a cherished and favored judge of the mighty God. It was truly unbearable for the archangelic leader to witness a figure of such stature being demeaned by a rebellious evil spirit, regardless of their position. So, who is Michael? He's the archangel. The Hebrew term for archangel is Sar Hamolakim, where Sar means chief, and Hamolakim means the angels. Therefore, the combination of these words signifies chief of the angels. The title archangel is bestowed upon Michael. This role perfectly aligns with his position as the leader of the angels, as depicted in Jude 9. Engaged in a dispute over Moses' body. Moses was the great leader of God's people. Speaking to Michael on Mount Sinai, angels are spiritual beings without physical bodies. Created before the universe existed, they even rejoiced when God created the universe. They do not marry or reproduce, as they lack gender. Since their creation, their number has remained constant. They were created from the river of fire flowing before God, signifying their origin from uncreated divine fire. Their number is thousands upon thousands, and 10,000 times 10,000, signifying an immense, countless multitude. They work in groups, each assign their respective tasks. Archangels, also referred to as prominent leaders, include Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, and others. The heavenly choir consists of seraphim. The cherubim bear God's throne. Their task is to serve God in preserving the universe. They will execute God's judgment upon sinners in the end times. They are also tasked with aiding humans against attacks from demons and evil spirits. Moses was carried by the angels. Why were angels necessary instead of going alone? Scripture states that all of them, the angels, are spirits in service, sent to serve those who will inherit salvation. Archangel Michael and his angelic forces seem to have been assigned to ensure Moses' safety and deliver him to paradise securely. Most likely, this relates to the journey of the spirit through the celestial realm, safeguarding it from interference by subordinate evil spirits of the devil. These evil spirits might accuse sins that, though forgiven by God during the person's lifetime, are still brought up. This is a form of partial judgment, seen from the accusations and charges of evil spirits. When the departed spirit passes through the realm of the celestial kingdom, the devil accused Moses due to his uncontrollable anger. When the Israelites complained at Meribah, it's true that neither the prophetess Miriam, Aaron, nor Moses themselves entered Canaan due to their sins. However, Archangel Michael rebuked the devil because it wasn't the devil's role to judge humans. And who is devil? Among the chief angels or prominent leaders, one is particularly stationed close to the special cherub guarding God's holy mountain. This implies an even higher position, especially considering that the cherub surrounding him is guarding him. He's likened to the king of Tyre or the king of Babylon, indicating his significant power. This same entity is referred to as the morning star, and the son of the morning, implying he's a luminous creature, hence, in Latin, he's referred to as Lucifer, bearer of light. He was created nearly perfect, referred to as the image of perfection, full and exceedingly beautiful, in essence. He was almost as glorious as God himself. Then pride arose in his heart, the inclination to transgress the boundaries of his authority and leave his dwelling place, causing him to rebel against God's rule for his own power. This same being is further identified as the day star, and the son of the morning, which signifies his status as a radiant being, a bearer of light. He was created in proximity to God's splendor, almost reaching God's glory. He was also an anointed cherub, covering the throne of God. His nature was glorious, until iniquity was found in him. He was cast out and became the adversary, the accuser of the brethren, that is his trading, namely an extremely wicked speculation. This is a remarkable rebellion carried out by the angel, who did not stay within the limits of his authority. The Bible states that Lucifer was not alone in his rebellion. As mentioned in Jude 1:26, angels who did not stay within their own position of authority. This means that more than one angel joined in the rebellion alongside Lucifer. As a consequence of this rebellion, Lucifer was cast down to Sheol, signifying that he no longer possessed heavenly life. His life became death itself. Lucifer was cast out from the mountain of God, and the guardian cherub destroyed him, led by Archangel Michael. And the angels who assisted in opposing Lucifer were also assisted by angels who rebelled with him. The number of angels who rebelled with Lucifer is a third of the original number of angels created by God. If the obedient angels are innumerable, so are the angels who rebelled with Lucifer. Lucifer is known as Satan and the devil, while the angels who rebelled became evil spirits, an army of darkness. Lucifer, having lost his heavenly life, eventually established the kingdom of the air with Lucifer himself as its ruler. His followers are divided according to their tasks, in various hierarchical levels, authorities, rulers, cosmic powers over this present darkness, and spiritual forces of evil, with their domain in the air. As Lucifer's kingdom is also the kingdom of the air, since Lucifer was cast into the realm of the dead, he became the devil, who has the power of death. His primary work is to kill humans and be the father of lies. This is the nature of Satan and his followers. Now he constantly seeks to kill faithful humans through oppression, wickedness, depravity, giving misleading spirits and teachings of demons, and works to incite disobedience, transgression, and sin within humans, leading to spiritual death. This is why he consistently wages war against Christians, and always seeks humans to devour. Through his death, Christ has defeated Satan, crushed the head of the serpent, and disarmed the rulers and authorities due to his crucifixion. Therefore, although Satan and evil spirits continually disturb believers, Christ grants victory to the faithful